Welcome back to Chat English, where we teach you the English you actually use. Today, we are going to build the perfect morning after text message so you never ruin a new friendship again. You met a native speaker yesterday, you had a great talk, and you got their number. But now you are staring at your phone, typing, "Hello, I'm Dave," and deleting it, terrified of sounding creepy or desperate.
I used to do exactly this. I would wait 3 whole days to text someone because I did not want to look too eager. And by the time I finally sent a message, they had completely forgotten who I was.
In the next 10 minutes, you will get a 3-step checklist to text any new friend, plus a copy-paste invite that never feels pushy.
I really need this checklist, Jessica. Texting is so much harder than talking in person. When I am standing in front of someone, I can smile, I can use my hands. But when I'm looking at a blank chat screen, it is just me and a blinking cursor. I feel like every single word has to be perfect.
That makes total sense, Dave. Many people feel nervous. Text messages have no tone of voice. You cannot hear the other person laughing or see them smiling. Because of that, language learners often fall into what I call the follow-up trap.
The follow-up trap? What does that mean? It sounds dangerous.
It is a little dangerous for new friendships. The follow-up trap is when you believe that your first text message needs to be a massive, important conversation. You feel like you need a big reason to send a message, so you overthink it. You write a huge paragraph, or worse, you write nothing at all because you are too scared.
That is exactly what I do. I sit on my couch holding my phone and I think, I do not have any big news to share. I do not have a brilliant question to ask. So I put the phone down. And then a week passes and it feels too late to say hello.
Exactly. You are staying in the corner, but digitally. We want to be low pressure. The only goal of the very first text message is to simply say, "I remember you, and I enjoyed our chat." You do not need a big, long story. You just need a friendly digital wave.
A digital wave. I like that image. So how do we do that? What is step 1 on our checklist? Let's say I met a really cool person at a coffee shop yesterday. Her name is Sarah. We talked for about 10 minutes while waiting for our drinks. What do I type right now?
Step 1 is what we call the callback text.
The callback. That's a new word for me. What is a callback?
A callback means referencing something specific that you both laughed about or talked about yesterday. It's using your common ground. Remember when we talked about finding common ground when meeting people?
Yes, common ground means things that are the same for both people, like we were both in the same coffee shop or we both like the same music.
Exactly. So a callback brings that common ground into the text message. It reminds them of why they liked you yesterday.
Okay, so if I don't use a callback, what happens? What if I just type, "Hello Sarah, it's Dave from the coffee shop. How are you today?"
Oh, Dave, that is a very polite textbook sentence. But for a text message, it's a little too formal. And asking, "How are you today?" actually creates mental load for the other person.
Mental load? What do you mean by that?
Mental load means brain work. If you ask a new friend, "How are you?" they have to stop and think, "Well, how am I? Am I good? Am I tired? What should I tell this guy I just met?" It feels like homework. We want to be low pressure. A callback text does not ask a big question. It just shares a moment.
I think I understand. So imagine Sarah and I were waiting for our coffee and we saw a really funny dog looking through the window of the cafe. We both laughed at it. How do I make a callback text about the dog?
That's a perfect scenario. You start with a casual greeting and then you mention the dog. You could type, "Hey Sarah, great meeting you yesterday. I just saw another dog looking in a window, but this one was wearing a sweater."
Hey Sarah, great meeting you yesterday. I just saw another dog looking in a window, but this one was wearing a sweater. Wow, that is so different from what I normally write.
How does it feel when you say it?
It feels very natural. It feels relaxed. I'm not demanding an answer from her, I'm just sharing something funny. But wait, what if I make a grammar mistake in the text? What if I say, "I just see a dog," instead of "I just saw a dog"?
Don't panic about tiny grammar mistakes in text messages. Native speakers make typing mistakes all the time. If you use a callback, they will be smiling because they're remembering the funny dog. They're not acting like an English teacher grading your grammar.
That's a big relief. They will think, wow, Dave has a good sense of humor. He remembered our joke.
Exactly. Let us try another scenario to make sure you have the framework. What if you met a guy named Mark at a networking event for your job? You cannot really talk about a funny dog. What is your common ground?
Well, at the networking event, maybe Mark and I talked about a really interesting article about technology. He said he hadn't read it yet.
Perfect. The door is open. What is your callback text?
Okay, I would type, "Hi Mark, it was great meeting you yesterday. Here's the link to that technology article we were talking about."
Great. That works perfectly. It is useful, it is polite, and it shows you were listening to him. You are providing value without asking him for anything.
Let me pause and look at the punctuation. When I text in English, I never know what to use. Should I use exclamation marks? Should I use periods? If I say "Hi Mark, period," does that look angry?
That is a fantastic question about digital body language. Yes, in casual text messages, a period at the end of a short greeting like "Hi Mark" can sometimes look a little too serious or cold.
Really? A period is cold?
Sometimes, yes. It is usually better to use a comma, like "Hi Mark," comma, or an exclamation mark to show energy, like "Hey Sarah," exclamation mark. Or you can just use a friendly emoji. A simple smiley face does a lot of work to make your message feel warm.
So emojis are like smiling in real life. They replace our physical face.
Exactly, Dave. You are reading the digital room perfectly. Now, I want everyone listening to try this. Pause the video for a second. Think of someone you met recently. Say your callback text out loud. Practice the rhythm. Say, "Hey, great meeting you yesterday," and then add your callback.
Hey, great meeting you yesterday. Here's that book I mentioned. I like how that sounds. It's friendly. Okay, Jessica, so I sent the callback text about the dog in the sweater to Sarah. She replies and says, "Haha, that is hilarious. Hope you're having a good day." She used the laughing emoji.
That is a great reply. The energy is positive.
But now I'm stuck again. I want to see her again. I want to become real friends. How do I ask her to hang out without sounding like I'm asking her to on a serious romantic date or sounding desperate?
This brings us to step 2 on our checklist, the low-pressure invite.
The low pressure invite. I need this. I always feel like I'm trapping the person when I ask them to do something.
That's because many learners use very direct, heavy language when making plans. To fix this, we are going to use a magic word in English texting. The word is sometime.
Sometime. Sometime. It sounds very vague.
It is vague, and that is exactly why it's magic. When you add the word sometime to an invitation, you are telling the other person, "I want to see you," but you don't have to commit to a specific day right this second. It removes all the pressure.
Oh, I see. So instead of saying "we must get coffee on Tuesday at 4 p.m., I say something else.
Let us play a game. Let us do a quick ABC quiz for everyone watching and for you, Dave. I'm going to give you 3 text messages. You tell me which one is the perfect low-pressure invite to send to Sarah.
I love quizzes. I have my notebook ready.
Okay, here are your 3 choices. Option A, are you free tomorrow at 2 p.m. to get coffee with me? Option B, we should grab coffee sometime this week if you're free. Option C, do you want to be my friend and get coffee today?
Oh, wow. Okay. Let me look at these. Option C. Do you want to be my friend and get coffee today? That feels way too intense. It sounds like a little child on a playground. Hello, be my friend forever.
Yes, option C is a bit too eager. Eager means wanting something too much, too quickly. It can scare people away. What about option A?
Option A is, are you free tomorrow at 2 p.m. to get coffee with me? Honestly, this is usually what I write. It's very clear. It's specific. Why is this bad?
It's not terrible, but remember the mental load we talked about? If you ask a new friend for a specific time, like tomorrow at 2 p.m., you force them to check their calendar immediately. If they're busy at 2 p.m., they have to say no, and then they feel bad and the conversation might stop. It's a little too much pressure for a brand new connection.
Ah, I'm trapping them in a corner. So the answer must be option B. We should grab coffee sometime this week if you're free.
Yes, option B is the winner. Let's look at why it works. First, it uses the casual future tense. We should grab coffee. Grab coffee is much more natural than saying, let's consume a hot beverage.
We should grab coffee. I like how that sounds. Grab is a very casual action verb.
Exactly. Next, it uses our magic word, sometime this week. It gives them a big window of time. And finally, it ends with an escape phrase, if you're free.
If you are free. That is so polite. It tells Sarah, hey, if you are busy, it is totally fine. I'm not going to be angry.
You got it. You are putting the ball in their court, but you're doing it with kindness.
I love this formula. We should grab coffee sometime this week if you are free. Let me write that down. This is the exact copy-paste phrase I need for my life.
And for everyone watching, if you love getting these exact copy-paste phrases to use in your daily life, take 1 second to hit the subscribe button below. It helps us make more Chat English videos for you every single week, so you always know exactly what to text.
Yes, please subscribe. We have so many more chat secrets to share with you. Okay, Jessica, so I am feeling brave. I type out the perfect low-pressure invite. We should grab coffee sometime this week if you are free. I press send. The message goes through.
Great job, Dave. You are doing it.
But wait, now I'm staring at the screen. Underneath my message, I see the word read, or I see the 2 blue check marks. She read my message.
Okay, she read it. That's good.
No, it is not good, because she read it and she is not replying. 5 minutes go by, nothing. 30 minutes go by, nothing. 2 hours go by. Jessica, she read my message and ignored me. I am panicking. Did I say something wrong? Was my English bad? Does she hate me?
Oh, Dave, take a deep breath. You have just encountered step 3 of our checklist, handling the left on red anxiety.
Left on red? Is that an English phrase?
Yes, it is a very common modern phrase. Being left on red means the person opened your message, their phone sent you a notification that they read it, but they did not send a reply back.
Being left on red feels terrible. It feels like someone looking at you in real life, turning around and walking away in silence. I want to send another message. I want to text her and say, hello, did you see my message? Are you there?
Stop right there, Dave. Put the phone down. Do not type anything. If you send a second message before they reply to the first one, that is called a double text.
A double text? Is that bad?
In early friendships, yes. A double text looks very eager and slightly demanding. It makes you look like you're watching your phone, waiting for them. We want you to look like a busy, confident person who has a fun life.
But why is she ignoring me?
This is a huge cultural point about digital communication in English. Being left on red does not mean they're angry. It almost never means they hate you. You have to remember how people live today.
What do you mean?
Think about Sarah. Maybe she opened your text while she was driving and she couldn't type back safely. Maybe she opened it while walking into a meeting at work. She read it, she smiled, she thought, oh, I'll reply to Dave later when I check my calendar. And then life got busy and she forgot for a few hours.
Wow, I always assumed my English was bad or I made a social mistake. I never think about her life.
Exactly. You're turning their busy schedule into a negative story about yourself. You have to reframe this anxiety. When you send a low-pressure invite, you must give them at least 24 hours to reply.
24 hours? That feels like a lifetime when you're waiting.
I know it's hard, but think about it this way. When you wait patiently, when she finally replies, she will think, wow, Dave is a cool, relaxed guy. He's not pressuring me. He's a safe person to be friends with.
He is a safe person to be friends with. I really like that. I am brave enough to send the text and I'm confident enough to wait for the reply.
That is a beautiful way to say it. Be proud of your communication. You're building a bridge in a second language. Sometimes traffic on the bridge is just a little slow.
I feel much calmer now. Okay, let's imagine it's the next morning. My phone buzzes, it's a text from Sarah. I open it, but oh no, Jessica.
What does she say?
She says, "Hey Dave, I would love to, but I'm super busy with work this week. Maybe another time."
Okay, that's a response.
It's a rejection. She said she's too busy. I'm so embarrassed. I should never have texted her. I'm going to delete her number.
Dave, do not delete the number. This is totally normal. This brings us to the final step. Step 4, the graceful exit.
Graceful means polite and elegant, right? How can I be elegant when I'm being rejected?
First, you have to realize that busy usually just means busy. Adults have complicated lives. If she says she's busy, believe her. Don't take it personally. Now we need to reply in a way that saves face and keeps the door open for the future.
Save face. That means protecting my pride. So I should not say, "Oh no, I am so sad. Please let me know when you are free. I will wait forever."
Definitely do not say that. That is way too heavy. And you should also not just ignore her message. If you ignore her, the conversation dies completely. We need a specific, light phrase.
What is the copy-paste phrase for rejection? Tell me your secrets.
The secret phrase is no worries.
No worries, like do not worry?
Yes, but no worries is much more casual. It means this is not a big deal. I am completely fine. There is zero stress here.
Okay, no worries. And then what?
Then you add a phrase that leaves the ball in her court. You can type, no worries at all. Let me know if things open up next week. Hope you survive the busy work.
Let me process that. No worries at all. Let me know if things open up next week. Hope you survive the busy work.
How does that feel when you say it?
It feels incredibly confident. I am not sad. I am telling her to let me know, which means she has to make the next move. And I made a little joke about surviving work. I sound like a native speaker who has 100 friends.
You sound like someone who understands the low-pressure rhythm of English texting. You gave her the invitation, she could not do it, and you gracefully accepted it. You kept the door open. Maybe next week she will look at her phone and think, I should text Dave. He was so chill.
Chill, relaxed. I love it. So just to make sure I have all my tools ready, let me look at my notebook.
Let us look at what we talked about today. It was a lot of digital rules.
Yes, it was. First, we avoid the follow-up trap. We do not need a massive reason to text. We just want to say, I remember you.
That's right. And we do that by using step 1, the callback. We mention our common ground, like the funny dog or the article, instead of asking a boring question like, how are you?
Then, when the conversation is going well, we use step 2, the low-pressure invite. We use the magic word sometime and the escape phrase, if you are free.
Beautiful. And what happens if you see the blue check marks and no reply?
I do not panic. I remember step 3. Being left on red just means they are busy living their life. I will never send a double text. I will wait 24 hours because I am a confident person.
You got it. And finally, if they are too busy to hang out, we use step 4, the graceful exit.
We say, no worries at all. Let me know if things open up later. We leave the door open, but we do not wait by the door.
Dave, you are a texting master now. I think you're ready to send a message to anyone.
I really feel like I am. Having these specific copy-paste formulas makes everything so much easier. I do not have to guess what my English sounds like. I know it sounds natural and friendly. Thank you, Jessica.
You're very welcome, Dave. And thank you to everyone for practicing with us today. We hope you feel confident to pick up your phone and start typing.
We really do. Your text messages are going to be amazing. And now we have a challenge for you.
Ooh, I love the challenges. What are we asking them to do?
In the comments below, we want you to write a callback text to someone you met at a coffee shop. Pretend we're the new friend. Write your message and make sure you use the phrase, if you are free, somewhere in your invite.
Yes, this is the perfect place to practice your typing before you send a real message. We will read your comments and reply to you in English.
And please do not forget to like this video and share it with a friend who is also learning English.
Let's make the Chat English family even bigger. You are doing a great job. Keep practicing.
I'm going to grab my phone and send a text to Sarah right now.
Go for it, Dave. Let us know how it goes. Bye, everyone.
See you next time.